Hey, welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to be updating the accordion because in some cases, you might want your accordion to hide all the open panels. Now, there are a number of ways to do this, and I'm going to present you two different ways to do this, and using the class list to remove all of the active, and then also remove the active and toggle the active on the selected element body. So the objective of this lesson is to use the query selector and select the element that you want to remove active from. So you can pause the video here and I'll walk you through the solution coming up. So find all the elements with the active class and remove active from those panels, effectively hiding them. We're going to keep this toggle active, but we need to do something before that, and that's selecting all of the available elements and removing active from any that might be currently present. So we don't want to have a scenario where we've got multiple bodies open and we only want to have only one open. So in order to limit this, we need to select all of the elements that have the panel, and we've already done that in accordion. So we already have that list of all of them already here and available within accordion. I just commented those out so we can clear the console messages. And that means that we can take accordion and loop through each one of the accordions, just as we did before, selecting the elements. And I'm going to use L again. And then as we loop through, we can take the class list of the element and apply a remove. So the way that remove works is that it will remove active if it's available within the element class list. So let's try that and refresh. So we've got one open, we've got another one open, another one open. So we're only able to open one at a time. Now there is another way to do this, and personally I find that this is the easiest way to do this. There's also, if you want to do another query selector, you can do that as well within the toggle element, where we can create another variable, and this is only going to be within this function where we're selecting all of the ones that have actives, and then using the document query selector all, we're going to select all of the elements that have a class of active, and I'll console log all of them out. So this is going to only select if there are other ones that have actives. So we see that there were no others that had active, so the node list is empty. Now we've got another one, we've got two that have active, and now we've got three that have active. So there's a bunch of them now, all four have active. And that means that once they're selected, we can manipulate them. And the same idea that we just did there where we did the for each, selecting all of the actives and using for each, we're going to loop through that node list and select all of the elements contained within the node list, and using the L objects and then class list, we can remove active from those. So same idea, same type of thing, except this time we're using query selector within the function in order to select the elements. And as you can see, the effect is going to be the same thing, where it's hiding all of those panels that are open already, and in this case that have the class of active. So we're looking specifically for that selector.